See the stories that you tell yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, we can have good stories that we tell ourselves, and we can have, let's say, unproductive stories that are in alignment with who we are, and stories that are out of alignment with who we are. These stories, this way of thinking, is very much like a book, and you can tell yourself specific stories that are not actually beneficial for you, but you feel drawn towards telling that story anyway. Well, there's a mechanism that's going on underneath the hood, and the more that you have told yourself the story, the more that you have picked up the book, read the title of the first page, you turn the pages, you keep flicking through the book. The more you've done that, the deeper that connection will be. The more likely something's going to bubble up in your environment, externally, internally, and cause you to start thinking that way, to start telling yourself that story. Well, the mechanism that's going underneath that is linked towards dopamine. Dopamine reinforces that familiarity, encourages you to turn the pages of your book, even if the book is not productive for you, if it's a negative book for you, so to speak. It will still be productive. Now, a lot of us will have thought dopamine is only linked towards reward, towards the feel-good neurotransmitter. However, it's also connected to the unproductive stories that you tell yourself. It unconditionally supports you in whichever chapter you're reading, whichever direction you're leaning toward. So you need to really understand this mechanism. Now, what triggers thoughts? We were speaking about it could be an external environment, somebody could say something, but it could also be something internal. It could also be, I'm doing nothing, but all of a sudden an emotion comes up, a feeling comes up, and we attach to it. And when we attach to it, we ask the question, why? And when we ask the question, why, boom, there's the book again. I'll just keep turning the pages. Before you know it, you're in that loop once again. So you really need to practice as diligently as you can, being present and in the moment, and you want to see these thoughts, these feelings, these emotions just as clouds passing by, like this one just has here. Allow it to pass by. Don't identify and attach to it. This is how you're going to set yourself free from picking up reading the same book over and over again, telling yourself the same story over and over again. But it just feels like the right thing to do. That's your dopamine. You need to remain centered and present, being aware of this enticing pull towards it, but you choose not to read that book. You choose to write a book that's more in alignment with who you are.